Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Have a very good time, my esteemed students, and welcome back to lesson number 8. This lesson has the title of Food Production and Progress. Let's do the exercises required from us. So the first exercise says, work in pairs, discuss these questions. There is a famous English saying which says, you're what you eat. You are what you eat. So here the meaning is, your food defines your personality. Your food defines and specifies your personality, your character, and this is the meaning. So here we have two questions. Number one, do you agree with this saying? Do you agree with this saying? And how could food keep you healthy or unhealthy? Here we have the answers. There are no specific answers, but much depends upon what we eat. How much we eat, what is available. Food contains nutrients, chemical substances necessary for life, proteins, carbohydrates, fats, mineral salts, and vitamins. A balanced diet is important for good health. Too much of one kind of food and too little or none of another kind of food leads to poor health. So here we have to be balanced. We have to eat from this kind and that kind in a balanced way. Number B, read the text below and look at the food examples. Work in pairs. Discuss what you have eaten in the last 24 hours. Have you had a balanced diet? So first, let's read the text. Let's read the text and then we can decide if we have a balanced diet or not. We need food to be healthy. The goodness in food, the nutrients, are used to build and repair the body and to provide us with energy. Different foods supply us with the 5 different nutrients we need. Does your diet include enough of each? Is yours a balanced diet? You required the following. The first column, nutrient, proteins, carbohydrates, fats, vitamins, and minerals. Then food examples. Meat, fish, and they are examples of proteins. Rice, potatoes, they are carbohydrates. Butter, olive oil, they're full of fats. Meat, fruit, vegetables, they're full of vitamins. Fruit and vegetables also here we have, or they are full of minerals. Then the third column is the use. So proteins build muscle, whereas carbohydrates provide energy. Fats store energy. Vitamins help body processes. And minerals go into bone and blood. So, have you had a balanced diet, my students? If you have a balanced diet, so it's something good, something healthy for your body, for your strength, for your energy. But if you don't have a balanced diet, you have to eat from this kind, not that kind, and you have to eat proteins, carbohydrates, fats, vitamins, and minerals to be a healthy person. Number C, food produced now is the result of the agricultural and industrial revolutions. Food produced now is the result of the agricultural and industrial revolutions. Complete the notes on the two revolutions with the verbs in the books. Use each verb only once. We have these verbs: stored, grazed, made, required, cultivated, improved, prevented, increased, formed, processed, and grown. And if you have noticed that my students, all of them are in past participle form, in a form of past participle, or what we call verb 3. So let's read and do this exercise. The first revolution was the agricultural revolution, and it's written on the left. So I will read about the agricultural revolution. It started 10,000 years ago. Hunters and gatherers became farmers. Population expansion, small social groups, villages formed. So here the first space must be filled in with the word formed. Villages formed. Selection of plants, single crops grown. Animals grazed. Food stored in dry cool places. Food processed to keep for longer. Less starvation, some diseases prevented. Whereas on the other hand, the Industrial Revolution began 400 years ago. Use of machines, more land cultivated, food production increased, medical advances made, people's health improved, an increasing population, greater life expectancy, more food required. So the agricultural revolution, small social groups, villages formed, single crops grown, animals grazed, food stored in dry cool, food processed to keep, some diseases prevented. On the other hand, the Industrial Revolution, more land cultivated, food production increased, medical advances made, people's health improved, and more food required. Now, after doing this exercise number C, let's do exercise number A in our workbooks, page number 49. In page number 49, we have exercise number A, which says complete this paragraph with the words and phrases in exercise number C on course book page number 85. Yes, here we have this paragraph. During the agricultural revolution, which started 10,000 years ago, hunters became farmers. They became farmers. Small social groups were formed, and they soon became villages. Plants were selected, and single crops were grown. Just one crop, let's say single crops were grown. People started to graze animals. As a result, there was less starvation and some diseases were prevented. There were less starvation and some diseases were prevented. The population increased. So here you can see the answers in front of you. You can look at them carefully. You can write them in your workbooks, my dear students, and eventually after doing all of these exercises we can conclude this lesson by saying have a very nice day and goodbye.